NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Tennessee Titans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Palmer going to go in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Red cycle. Drill 52. Green tap. Slide through. Black shot.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Palmer going to go in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And now an audible here into something else. Palmer going in motion right. Dobbins will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Dobbins once more. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as they're dropped. at the 25. For the first time in 2022, here's Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Pollard again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Levis's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Option play. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Levis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll set up a throw.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll look to throw here.
That's again complete to Palmer. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Josh Palmer.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Chargers. All right, here's a Captain Obvious setup. That all starts with a kick. If that's no good, this doesn't work out.
But it's not just the kick, as you well know. You're right, it all starts with that. But think of everything that has to happen for it to be successful. The kick has to be great. Then someone has to come up with the football. Whether the defensive team actually drops the ball, touches it, who knows? Maybe there's a block on the play. Sometimes you're just plain lucky. That's why these plays are so good when they happen, because they don't happen very often.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 2. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
3-3. Trouble, 38.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown!
Jamal Agnew.
34 yards.
And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 21-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least, that went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Levis to throw it.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Now Levis. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They do go for it. Here's Levis.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Play action now. Levis. Big strides. Look at him go.
Touchdown, Titans. Chigacocro, 65 yards.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Come on, set.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
6, 11. Edo blue. Black ultra. Blue striker. Fury. Yellow. Hey, blue. Red. Yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And Shark calls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Ready.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Another run here with Dobbins.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go, set.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
43 rail.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
J.K. Dobbins.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. A Cockrell holds it in left side.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Levis now off of play action.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Off the play fake, Levis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Levis in trouble, down he goes.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Let's go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Chop, 17. Blue,
They'll
go.
send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Drill, 52.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Levis out of the shotgun now.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
A give to Pollard running left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Levis looking to throw.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Blaster, 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
White. Pause red.
First down.
Smash
Chargers.
red. 6. Mega. Hey.
They'll send a
red.
receiver in motion to the left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Black Ultra.
It's second down.
Blue Striker. Hey, go steal. Yellow. Blue. Spear. Yellow.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Red. Cycle. Ultra. Go Ultra. Go
They'll
pitch.
send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Jeffrey Simmons. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Come on, come on. Hey, check it out.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Levis to throw off play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Levis sets up to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Black shot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 2.
Blaster,
Brings
six.
up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Fight, white. Claws red. Smash, red. Yellow,
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's second and 8. He gets this. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Levis back to throw. This one caught by Ridley. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Levis looking to move him around a bit. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Levis to throw it.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Black Ultra.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Yellow. Red, yellow. Striker. Hey, blue.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Real green. Red, cycle.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Green jack. Slide blue. Go red. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Open man downfield. It's Palmer.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down.
ready?
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Now they'll change things up. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
On the ball.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
2nd and 3.
Red.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Chargers.